This is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast, coming to you live wherever you are, wherever you may be. Happy fucking New Year to all of you. We are a video game podcast where we are four old friends. We sit around, we get drunk, and we talk about old video games. I am your host of the shenanigans, Ricky the Afro King, and surrounding me are Baby New Year, and Baby Old Year, Weldy, Alex, and Andy.
Hi, Baby New Year.
I think
Hi,
I'm
Super Nintendo Chomer.
You're present New Year. I think I'm present New Year.
Future, I guess again. But I'm the cool rapper Future.
Oh no,
No? Okay.
no, Future's not that cool, man. He's not. No one wants to hear about Future. Yes, we have a hand raise. This is a new thing.
Yes. I need to make a correction. The last time we spoke, we were talking about Disney's A Christmas Carol, the one where Scrooge McDuck played Scrooge.
Yeah.
I said the giant played the Ghost of Christmas Past. That was incorrect.
Oh, did he play present?
He played the Ghost of Christmas Present.
I
Yes.
was right there.
You were correct.
Fuck
yes.
you. Hell
because
yeah.
Jiminy Cricket played the Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. How dare you question my knowledge of pop culture
I was wrong.
and Disney?
I was wrong. We're starting the new year off clean slate.
Clean slate, that means that all of our scores from last year don't mean dick, which means that I'm no longer a loser at this point. But to get us back on the right track, Weldy, how are you doing this new year?
Oh my God. I stressed. I sent you the gif of Jamie Lynn Spears crying. There are so many cardboard boxes and toys and trash around my house. Megan and my wife and kids are home for 2 weeks because of winter break. I'm going into work 2 days a week for 4 hours each day. This is like my only vacation I'm probably going to get this
Are
year.
you still running both places too?
Yes. It's been kind of a stressful thing. I'm trying to get my old 401k from my old bank.
Is that the bank that you worked at beforehand?
Yes. So I was contributing to a 401k there. Obviously, I am no longer doing that. So I'm trying to get some straight cash, homie. I'm going to use that to pay off 2 credit cards. My car broke down. I had to pay local towing service to tow my car today. So after work, I had to wait for them to come and pick up my car and tow it away for $125.
That's rough.
Well, actually, that's not a bad price. I got to figure out what classes I'm going to take for next year. I still have yet to receive my certificate.
Cool. They didn't just AI it over to you?
Very funny. That's extremely funny. No, they did not. Between all the family get-togethers, I'm trying to squeeze this all in where it's like, all right, I just need 1 or 2 days where I need to get all this shit done. Of course, the calendar is like, all right, here it is.
Get those plates spinning.
They are. Other than that, Alex, what about you?
Oh, I say I feel bad you're talking about how hectic your life is and things like that. For me, this is my downtime, so I'm just kind of sitting around with my thumb up my ass.
Hold on, that sounds like a good time.
Literally and figuratively.
Hey,
But,
he's sitting to spinning.
We got a puppy about 2 weeks ago, a Shiba Inu.
You could have just asked. I would have given you mine. Oh my God.
Nobody wants your hand-me-down, bud.
Yeah, this puppy was a pure happenstance puppy.
Was it like
what kind of breed is that?
Is it a rescue?
No, so I'll try to make the story short and sweet.
Oh, Meredith came home with a fucking dog, and she was like, "We're having a dog, and you don't have a say in this."
No, actually, it's funny that you say that. This was entirely my fault. So what happened was back in September, I was having a particularly rough day, and I was like, fuck, puppies make people happy. I somehow slouched my way into finding a Shiba Inu breeder in our hometown. I don't know how the fuck it happened, but it happened. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go hang out with this guy's puppies for like a half hour. I'll look, but won't buy. One of those assholes. I went there, played with puppies, got puppy breath, felt better, didn't want to, one of Ricky's favorites. Yeah, didn't want to pull a Ricky. And
Take a drink.
I had this whole game plan of how I was going to get out of not purchasing a puppy. I said, well, I was really hoping for a girl and this color. And the guy goes, oh, well, my other girl's having a litter right now and they're going to be this color. Well, shit. Okay. I got corners like, well, you know what? Here's $50 down. Let me know if they live. I was just going to ghost the guy and just be like, well, I paid $50 to play with the puppy. Fast forward 6 weeks. Meredith, my significant other, said, hey, you know what? Here's your Christmas present. Took me to get the puppy. And I was like, well, all right. I guess I have a puppy now. The last 2 weeks just been hanging out with this little puppy. Shiba Inu, smart as shit. It's a monster. It's been watching me play games and it's chasing the cat. I've been getting entertainment out of that.
Very nice.
Oh,
yeah.
What's the dog's name?
Masha.
Very nice. Russian.
Yeah, it's a character from a book. The author is Robert Aspirin. The Myth series. Masha is this Mae Westian, very over-the-top character. The way the puppy was and the kind of the way I was like, all right, Masha. It's worked out because I get to kind of use the quotes for this dog.
Teaching it quotes from the book to like
Yeah.
make it sit and stuff.
Yeah, so it knows when I use the inflection of my voice, it kind of starting to learn. Shiba Inus are really fucking smart.
They are.
What have you been up to, Andy?
I decided to go watch the new Anaconda movie last night.
Oh.
We were talking about last podcast. I was like, oh yeah, that movie's out. Let's go watch it. Does this stink?
Paul
Literally-
Rudd and Jack Black's first movie, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say the worst movie they've been in. I will say this is Jack Black's third time being a film director. King Kong and Be Kind Rewind. Name of the other two.
Those are not good movies.
I'm sorry I'm jumping in, but Jack Black seems like he's kind of going the rock route
Oh,
right
he's just
now.
He
taking
is.
whatever he wants.
Where he's
and
taking
fuck around
everything,
money.
but it's the same fucking character
Yeah, it's
over
literally,
and
yeah,
over.
it's like I'm Jack Black being
He's Jack Black.
Black, yeah.
It's like, did you see that Santa movie he was into?
I
I not watch Dear Santa yet,
He
where
was Satan.
it's awful.
That's cheesy.
is it?
Yeah, I thought it was terrible.
Oh no!
Like
we
I
were-
enjoy Jack Black and I enjoyed the premise, but I was like, oh, okay.
It's cheesy. It's a kids movie, kind of. With,
I
like,
get that.
Swearing.
I mean, we were going to watch it because we saw the preview for it. Like, all right, this is pretty funny because he's saying that he's
Yeah.
Satan. I was like, why wouldn't that work as a movie? It'd be pretty funny. And then it was Jack Black, and I was like, well, maybe they should have found somebody else because Jack Black is just going to be Jack Black, where he's just over the top and he's just.
yeah, he does that a couple times.
Oh.
I was gonna say for a minute there, I thought Paul Rudd was Glenn Howerton.
Oh,
Paul Rudd was just phoning it in. Not anything against Glenn, but Paul Rudd. I mean, come on, but what are you doing?
you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think Paul Rudd might just be Paul Rudding it in quite a few movies himself now.
Has he? I don't
because
know. I've not. Well, he has that Marvel money, so maybe he's just like fucking whatever.
I
Yeah, he
think so.
doesn't need
yeah.
to do anything.
I honestly
Right.
think
I
that if
wouldn't.
he's not in an actual artsy film housey film, then they're just gonna phone it in with just who they are. What
the
do
only
you
good actor in that movie was Steve Zahn. He was a stoner dude. That was kind of funny.
Well, the problem you run into is when you get these actors that when they do give 110% and then they don't get recognized, i.e., Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems,
yeah,
he should have been nominated
What
for
are you-
Best Actor at
what
the
are you
Academy Awards for
talking
that role.
about? He was totally recognized. I think the internet went apeshit over him being in that role. Everybody that I've ever talked to has said that was his best role.
It was,
ever.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that was his best role ever. He should have been nominated for Best Actor, and then he didn't even acknowledged by the Academy Awards or the Oscars, and he said, "No, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to try anymore."
I think what sucks about that more so than anything, a lot of these movies that are direct to Netflix, direct to streaming services, a lot of people who don't have these streaming services aren't given the opportunity in theaters to see these actors and actresses at their most artsy of performances. That's the real shit right there. That's what I love about cinema.
That's when you get like the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Minds,
Yes,
and
yes.
you get the Stranger Than Fictions,
Yeah,
and
you
you get
get-
those kind of movies.
Yeah, you get that shit. I want you to do some shit that's outside of your wheelhouse. Give me some of that 1 hour Photoshop. You know?
Oh my god!
Yeah, give me that 1 hour photo
Yes.
with Robin Williams sort of deal.
Holy
where it's
shit.
Like, whew, fuck. Robin Williams being a creepy stalker guy in a fucking Photoshop. It's phenomenal. Andy, what else is up with you outside of watching Anaconda?
well, you cut me off a lot.
Sorry, bud.
What? You don't want none unless you got buns on.
That was in there several times.
Oh God! was
Literally more than
I'm sorry.
once. I'm like, what the fuck? It wasn't even like a remake mix. It was the fucking song. I was like, oh god. Spoilers if you've not seen the trailer. So if you don't want spoiled, fast forward like
25 seconds.
cut. Ice Cube is fucking fatter than Jack Black in this movie. I swear to God. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What happened?
Did J-Lo show up in this?
Do you want the spoiler on that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Ah!
At the
Does
end.
John Voight show up in this also?
No, that was just those two.
Okay. I was just wondering. Because they'd have been really funny if he would have showed up as like a dead person or some shit.
Okay, well, that's the movie. So hopefully whoever wants to watch that movie doesn't get spoiled. They fast forwarded the 10 seconds that I said.
Considering we all just said it was shitty, you may just want to wait for it to go the
Yeah,
bargain
wait,
bin
the
at
bargain
Walmart
bin direct to DVD.
underneath Alvin and the Chipmunks and Rollerball.
All right, so what are we drinking tonight?
Oh, well, I guess fuck Ricky on what to do with him,
You were
too.
talking
So.
about it.
What?
You started, didn't you?
No,
Oh, okay,
I
sorry.
literally,
Oh, he started
no,
with me,
I
that's
started
right.
with
Well,
Rody,
then, no,
but-
go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
Okay, yeah, fuck Ricky.
Ricky, how are you?
Thanks, guys. I'm so glad that I have to remind you, racist motherfuckers, that I'm still here sometimes.
Now, wait
You're
a
so
minute.
bad.
It was just Andy on this one. I want to get
Yeah.
that right.
I said it correctly, racist motherfuckers. I've been friends with Andy's for 18 years. He's racist as fuck, guys.
Yeah, that's
I'm still
exactly.
friends with him because we get to go to certain bars and no one jumps on me immediately because I'm walking in with a white guy. So they're like, he's one of the good ones.
Jesus.
Yep.
Real talk, nothing new with me, guys. I have not played any new video games. I have just been steady playing Fallout Shelter. I did buy the Mrs. Animal Crossing New
Yay.
Horizons for Christmas for her Switch. She has been stuck playing that since fucking Thursday morning or whatever.
But she had COVID. Did
She did.
That's why
She
she's out.
unfortunately had COVID.
The Backstreet Boys World Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the Backstreet Boys World Tour. You know, this is going to ruin the World Tour. She's feeling much better, though. Big plus. We did spend a lot of time sitting up, drinking, watching our Christmas movies, our usual 3, Long Kiss Goodnight, Muppets Christmas Carol, and Die Hard. We find those 3 movies to be the best 3 movies for Christmas. Nobody ever watches The Long Kiss Goodnight, and no one ever talks about it. That's what makes it even better for us. Gina Davis is the fucking sexiest motherfucker
Yeah.
ever. So
Agreed.
the makeup scene where she cuts off all her hair, goes blonde, looks super sexy. It's great. Sam Jackson plays the best damsel in distress ever. He plays into it. He's like, Sam, I'm waiting for you to come save me. It's so good. Outside of that, just been working. Weldy, I believe that you have to tell me what you need to drink tonight.
Yes. So after that car bomb, I'm deciding I'm just going to keep it to 1.
One bomb. You want to do another bomb?
Hell no. I'm doing an original Arizona premium spiked beverage. It's a hard iced tea with peach, 5% alcohol by volume, real brewed, 12 fluid ounces. Please drink responsibly. Alex, what are you drinking?
I did the car bomb as well. It was delicious.
Yay.
And right now I've got a vanilla Coke and a Swiss Miss Malo whiskey by, I believe, Hotel Tango.
Tango,
It
yep.
is delicious. Weldy, you need to try some when we get a second.
You had my curiosity. Now
That
you
is
have my attention.
veteran owned.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
actual Hotel Tango whiskey bottle, like the straight one, looks like one of those mines you put in the ground,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it has like this side up on it and stuff like that.
I don't
No.
think he likes this, guys. Weldy is not liking that at all.
It tastes familiar. Can't quite put my
Does it
finger
taste like
on
Swiss Miss?
it. No, not even a little bit.
Oh, I thought it had its.
I thought it did.
No,
Yeah.
not even a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try again in a little bit.
I don't know. I think you put that in some hot chocolate and that shit'll be fire,
It
actually.
is dangerous. On to
Yes,
Andy.
Buzzball. I talked about them last time with the Elf Buzzball.
Yes.
They also came out with a Cookie Nookie cocktail Buzzball.
Did it all for the
For the good-
nookie. What? The nookie. What? The nookie. What?
It tastes like a sugar cookie. That's nothing to write home about.
The sugar nookie.
What, Ricky? What are you drinking?
I am slumming it like a poor man because I am a poor man. I am
Oh,
drinking
master.
America's beer, Miller Lite.
We got
That's
the
rough.
beer.
You guys are welcome.
beer.
We got Miller Lite. I did have diesel earlier this week because someone left it at the hotel, and when people leave stuff at the hotel, I get to bring it home and drink it.
Hopefully, it was still sealed when you.
It was. I
Okay.
only bring beer home, or if I bring alcohol home, the bottle still has to be completely sealed.
Okay.
I don't take anything home that has a cork top for
Yeah.
it because anybody could shove a needle into it and do
Or
nefarious
whatever
things.
else. Yeah, you're talking hotel booze.
Yes, we are. Canned beer, I am more than willing to bring home because it's canned and it's still carbonated and no one can fuck with that realistically. People just kind of forget that they leave
or
like,
they just leave it. I've
or they
done
just
all the
leave
time.
it because fuck it.
I do
It's-
that all the time.
Wait, is it not a thing to leave a beer for the maids anymore? Like, is that not a thing?
You should-
2000s?
No,
Just leave
I
it
mean, like,
tip.
wholeheartedly, you can leave it. A lot of housekeepers do not drink beer. I can tell you that outright. But they'll
Oh.
bring it down to the front and they'll be like, hey, someone left this in their room or this in their room. But I'm like, hey,
Free
hey,
switch. All right.
I am. I'm like, hey, thanks for the free shit. I ended up with a couple of free pairs of jeans out of that, one of which I just finally had to get rid of after 5 years because they finally ripped in the crotch.
What's the hold time on people coming back to get their stuff?
90 days.
Okay.
That is actually most hotels' hold times. Typically, we try to reach out to you same day that
If
you
you,
leave.
if you know where.
If you give us a phone number, and so many people refuse to give us phone
Well,
numbers.
they're cheating on their wives and they don't.
Well,
want the phone
that,
call.
but they also feel like the 80s and we're just doing teleprompter services and we're just
Hey, you
promotions
stayed at
and
one
shit.
of our hotels recently.
Yeah,
You
like
can
that.
save
And
money
it's-
on your car insurance.
Yeah, like that sort of thing. And it's like, no, that's not what we're doing, guys. If you leave something, we need to call you. People have straight up told me no before. I'm like, all right,
Whatever.
this is on you. And then they end up leaving like their EpiPen.
Whoop.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, that has happened. Then I have to email them. They get back to me like 5 days later and they're like,
I'm dead.
why didn't you try to call me? Why did you email me? Couldn't you have gotten to me earlier? And I'm like, you didn't give us a phone number when
Yeah.
you checked in. Then they get really pissy with Listen, this is why we ask for phone numbers, guys. If you stay at a hotel, this is Ricky's advice. Please give them your fucking phone number because you don't know what you might leave. I promise you, I have had people leave sex toys in rooms before and don't realize it.
Those can get expensive.
Go on.
They are very expensive. I have people who left them in the fridge before because I don't know, man.
The frozen dildo. I guess.
We don't kink shame on this podcast.
Shaming
No, hell no.
anybody. I am merely saying that I have found frozen dildos and frozen fucking sex toys, and people don't have phone numbers for us to reach out to them for their fucking frozen.
Ma'am, you left your
personal-
dildo here. Please come back in 90 days.
Please come back within 3 months. Reach out to us.
Thank you for staying with us. You left the Destroyer.
Bad Dragon.
The Bad Dragon. Yeah.
Sponsor us, Bad Dragon.
Yes, actually.
Just 100%, not even a joke.
Not even a joke. Actually, hey, Bad Dragon, this is Ricky coming out to you. I am reaching out to you. Look, you heard me. I give big props to sex workers all the time. So you know that I will 100% be willing to do ad placements for Bad Dragon here on our podcast all the fucking time because Bad Dragons are where they're at. And good Lord, I can't believe she fit that entire thing in her snatch.
Real talk, though, if we do get sponsored by some porno place, do we have any issues with that?
Oh, no.
No, 100%.
I might reach out to like Jerkmates or something.
Oh.
This is the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast brought to you by Bad Dragons and Jerkmates.
Well, let's not forget that on Patreon, we'll be doing some testing.
Yeah.
Look, if you guys want me to
We're
do
gonna get the
video,
cameras up
look,
first.
if you want video testing on Patreon, I tell you what, this podcast is going to go from rated R to TVMA real fucking quick.
Those would be good videos, but not as good as the videos you would find on Jerkmate. Where that's how you do a segue, kids. All right, you guys ready for this week's game?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
2 things. A, I just noticed your shoes are pink. Those are awesome.
Thank you.
And B,
Matches the set.
is it this or is it that? These jabronis have to choose.
I'm back to being jabronis
You're
again.
Nah, if the shoe fits.
The pink shoe fits. Your category this week is you must be this tall to ride.
Hey, what do you know? They're talking about Alex right there.
Oh.
Alex, isn't that your pickup line?
Wait a minute.
Now, hold on a minute, because mine used to be you have to be this heavy to ride.
Well, you know what? And that's fair because Meredith is a couple inches taller than I am.
Oh,
Snooze.
Lord.
Yeah,
Are
I-
you tall enough to ride that?
I'm not. But
Do you put on your platforms?
I do. I keep the work boots on
Do
that
you-
inch and a half.
Do you get the Lady Demetris? What? How do you pronounce that?
Lady, damn.
The Lady D
Sure,
from
yeah.
Resident Evil. You get that treatment?
Oh, yeah. Best hugs.
Oh!
Jelly.
Lady D, I'm trying to fuck her daughters is where that's at.
Demetriscu. All right, so I'm going to give you a list of 10 names. You have to tell me if each of the names on the list is either a roller coaster tycoon scenario or park that you can build in from the original game, or a show on PBS Kids.
Ooh.
I might actually sweep with this PBS Kids one. The park thing might fuck me up, but if you hit me with some rough man, but I tell you what.
Rough Ruffman and Odd Squad, A+. There is one neither on this
Ooh.
list.
Okay.
Sniff out the neither for a point. Tell me what the neither is, and I will give you an additional point. Or if you are in the neighborhood, I will give you a half a point. Are you kids ready whenever you're done eating your jerky?
I'm ready whenever.
All right. Number 1, Dinosaur Train.
PBS Kids.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I'm jumping on the neither.
It is a PBS Kids show.
Damn.
It ran 5 seasons for exactly 100 episodes.
Wow.
Good on them. Number 2, Katie's Dreamland.
PBS.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
It is Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Damn.
yes. It is a small park, but with lots of land to develop. You have 3 years to double the park value. Number 3, Mel's World. MEL, Mel's World.
PBS.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
PBS.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Man,
Fuck.
is that
It is
free,
an
right?
already developed park. The objective is to get 1,200 guests by year 3 and get a park rating of over 600.
Hold on, Alex is over there cheating right now. He's got the Google out right now.
I wish it was Google. I'm actually keeping track.
Number 4, Funtopia.
Neither.
Fuck it, 4 of them in a row. Roller coaster.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
It is Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Yeah.
yes. This was actually one of the most fun scenarios I've done for this game. It is a park that is covering 2 sides of a highway.
Huh.
Yeah, they enter the park in one half. There is one bridge that connects it to the other half, but there is a full highway, and you cannot buy that land. You have to go with what you're given. Number 5, Skillsville.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Neither.
That's a neither.
That's a PBS Kids show.
Damn,
It is a
damn it.
current PBS Kids show, only 18 episodes long.
How dare you picking up something that's been within like the last year? That should have been something older.
Okay, all right.
I'm fighting you on this one
Okay, fine.
afterwards.
Number 6, City Island.
I feel like this is the neither.
I feel like that's an either, but I'm going to go with RollerCoaster Tycoon.
I'm going with RollerCoaster Tycoon as well.
All three of you got it wrong. It is the PBS Kids show. It is a show about learning how cities work. Apparently, 2 seasons, 40 episodes.
When did this come out?
Mid 2000s. Number 7, Happy Valley.
I'm definitely losing. Neither.
I'm going to say neither. Fuck it. It's a neither.
RollerCoaster Tycoon.
There is your neither.
Hey!
All right, kids. What is Happy Valley?
I'm going to say it's an adult cartoon show. I can't tell you the network, though.
Okay.
A retirement home.
Okay.
SNES game.
Okay. I cannot give any of you any kind of points. It is the nickname of Penn State's football stadium.
I keep forgetting I gotta do sports every time it's at night.
Yes,
It's sports
so
related.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
got to remember. Yeah, fucking well, dude.
Yeah, the actual stadium is like something College Station or something at Penn State,
Yeah, fuck
but they
that.
call it Happy Valley.
Yeah, if you would have said like the big house or some shit, I'd have been like, I know that. That's fucking
Michigan,
Michigan.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the big house. It is a very big house.
Our house in the middle of our house. All right, number 8, Pappy Land.
PBS.
PBS.
Fuck it. RollerCoaster Tycoon.
It's a PBS show.
God
That's
damn
an old man who has a marker.
It's a variety show. 5 seasons, 72 episodes, 1993 to 1997.
I remember watching
I remember watching Pappy Land because I used to get Pappy Land and fucking Red Green Show mixed up.
Oh, it's got him and Marker or whatever the fuck that guy is. And draw.
Oh, the Imagination Station guy.
Yeah,
Commander
yeah.
Mark.
Commander Mark, there you go.
Yeah.
Shade, shade, shade. We love to shade, 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 shade. We love to shade.
I always thought he was cool as shit with his bandolier crayons.
Hell
he
yeah.
was. Fuck yeah, he was awesome. He still is.
He's still alive?
Who knows?
Is he still alive?
Let's not get into
No,
that. Rody, how about you go to the next one?
All right, number 9, Jolly Jungle.
RollerCoaster Tycoon.
Roller coaster.
RollerCoaster Tycoon.
3 for 3. Good work, kids. Yeah, 1,600 guests and 600 rating by the end of year 4. And boy, howdy, when I tell you the ones with year 4 are a slog. Oh my God. Number 10, finally, Groundling Marsh.
Roller coaster.
RollerCoaster Tycoon.
RollerCoaster.
No, it was a show in
Right.
PBS Canada.
Didn't care. I was already going to win.
It's a puppet style show. How'd you guys do?
All right,
4.
gang. So at the end of the score of the new year, your boy Ricky picked up the win with 6. Andy came in second with 4. And Alex came in last with 3.
But I still came, kids. And
Hey,
that's all
I
that
mean, that's all
counts.
that matters is that we're coming. So,
Supposedly, Mark Kistler is 61 to 62 years old, birthday August 27th.
hey, he's not dead, guys.
So he was
That's-
our age when he was doing the Imagination Station.
Fuck.
That means that
Take
we
your
are,
ibuprofen, kids.
that means that we are absolutely not where we're supposed to be in life, gang. He was running a whole show. We're running a basement fucking podcast.
Well, he was running a basement thing too, but it was for a public access thing.
Andy, why didn't we just keep up with Squeezy Fetus? Like,
Yeah.
18 years to
My
go.
one TV show is on public access.
What?
I
I didn't
mean-
know that. There's like a jackass thing where all of us were being stupid. Ricky jumped my shoulders and we put a cake in his face.
Yeah,
I had the Taco Bell mascot,
He
Big
did.
Taco Bell.
the big chalupa.
Our friend Justin dressed up and he was drunky the taco. Then I poured sauce on the toilet pretending he threw up because he was too drunk.
Tetzel took the skateboard and
And
like
fire
blew
extinguisher.
the fire extinguisher. And
Why did I
got
not
momentum.
know this?
Oh my gosh! If anybody's wondering, Andy's gonna put a link to this episode
It's on
in
my
the
YouTube.
on his YouTube. He's gonna put a link to his YouTube, and you'll be able to see like all these bits and pieces individually.
It's
That-
definitely dated, just a heads
it
up.
is incredibly dated.
I
This
know what
is
I'm
very
doing tonight. What the hell?
very mid 2000s. Those videos are the first ones that you actually get to see me and Andy together, including the "Ow My Dick" one.
Yes, where Ricky jumps off of the staircase and lands on Ramon's dick, and he goes, "Ow, my dick!" And I cut it to go, "Ow, my dick! Ow, my dick! Ow, my dick!"
It was great, fantastic, phenomenal.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he didn't pick me up and powerbomb me through the fucking
probably
table.
hungover.
He was incredibly hungover.
I think there's another one where we're shoving coins in Ramon's butt crack with Kyle.
You weren't shoving them. You guys were throwing them. You
No,
guys were.
Kyle put some coins in his butt crack. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Back when Kyle had hair.
Oh. I didn't say that.
That's low.
That- you're starting the new year like that?
What a
Fuck,
dick.
dude.
That's how you want to roll into the new year?
You have
Oh.
long ass hair.
Holy
He
shit.
did have incredibly long hair all the way down his butt.
Yeah.
When I first met Kyle, it was incredibly long.
So-
I'm not saying this at all in a derogatory fashion about Kyle's hair.
But he's getting ready to say something.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
derogatory.
that's gonna be
I'm
awful.
not- Kyle, you look good bald, bud.
Yeah.
I will say that. I know that your missus is listening to this. He does look incredibly good bald, and he looks good with that beard. His beard used to be a lot fucking shorter on his face,
It used to be
too.
longer also.
It used to be longer, but I've also seen his beard where it was like a lot shorter, too. You got a good looking guy there. You got a good catch. Fuck you, Andy. Don't be a piece
what
of
a
shit.
dick.
Yeah, I guess
So,
that's what
he
Weldy,
does.
where can people get a hold of us to send hate mail to Andy?
Boy, they can hit us up at retrosmashed@gmail.com, retrosmashed@gmail.com. Andrew, one more time for the kids in the back.
We do have an email at retrosmashed.
Oh, do we?
Yes, from one Airy Babble. Do we want to get to it right
Yes,
now?
we do. Why not?
Okay, hey,
Gotta
fellas.
check my email. Email.
I was watching Waldy streaming some retro games.
Shout out Wall Dangerous, the Waldy Weldy connection, baby.
Streaming some retro games, and he was playing a cult classic Squaresoft Enix game. I think he'd be cool to have on to talk about lesser known titles. He also talks a lot about game nostalgia, and he once did a project where he collected an encyclopedia of words that people learned just from playing games as kids, which is super neat. Check him out. Again, Wall Dangerous.
Wall Dangerous, WAL Dangerous on Twitch. Shout out Waldy.
And if you do need a formal introduction, let me know. You shouldn't, because Weldy also knows him.
Yes, and I have purchased things off of his website, and I have his book of puzzles. I have the Wall Dangerous Pretzel Brothers sticker on my vanity out here.
Does he need stickers? Because I can ship them.
We can probably send him. I can send him a little envelope worth.
Her Majesty and absolute ruler of the Campfire Area Babel.
Was that how she signed off? Her ruler,
Yeah, literally.
her ruler and campfire. I love that. Fantastic.
You know what else I love?
So it goes into the music and then into the.
I almost said, you know what I also love? Jerkmate, where you can find...
I also love
I
Bad
have-
Dragon, where we have the perfect toy for you. Look, I've been on that website, and oh boy, howdy, I don't know how they're able to figure out which ones work best for them, because I've seen the sizes, I've seen the shape, I've seen the different styles. I tell you what, man, it's an experience to jump on one of those websites
I
and
have a
see.
bowling
You
pin
jumping on what?
behind me. All you gotta do is ask.
add a couple of tentacles.
Negative.
There is a
negative,
golden.
Captain.
Okay, so for those of you keeping score at home, there is a gold PBA Tour bowling pin sitting on the vanity shelf behind Ricky.
If you guys are ready for it, I'll do it right now, live on the air. I will.
The three of us are watching.
Sorry, guys, I'm not paying attention. I'm on baddragon.com. Guys, did you know they have fucking eggs?
I did. I do.
I'm in.
I'm just saying, I've watched some things. Andy, you, me, and Alex just started our new podcast. This is the Retro Smash Retro Porn Podcast.
We talk about old school porno stars.
Yeah, like we can
How
talk.
old school is talking here?
We can go back to Debbie Does Dallas.
That's some 70s stuff. Okay.
We could talk about that Pirates movie that came out in like 2009, 2010, or whatever
Oh,
the
that's
fuck.
retro. Oh nope. I'm going to incriminate
I don't
myself.
know. I don't know.
I'm going to
What's-
incriminate
what's her-
myself.
What's her name? We could talk about old Raven Riley. We could talk about them old
There you go.
cannisters.
Oh,
We could talk about Lily Ty. We could talk about
Deep
old
Throat.
Heather.
I can't
Oh,
remember
I
the video
Deep
that
Throat,
Ramon and I
yeah.
used to watch, but all I know is.
Yeah. Isn't this what the fuck was his name? What was Dave Patel? What the fuck was?
Oh, from Comedy Central?
oh yeah, David Tell.
Yeah. Dave Patel. He had like a
There's a current
podcast or a
podcast
show
called
that would
Two
come on late
Goons
night
out
on
there.
Two Goons.
Yes. Can't remember the comedian's name, but he's in there.
Well, yeah, because
They
David
bring
Tell
on
did it. Wait, hold on.
porn
Time
stars.
out. It's coming back to me. David Tell did Insomniac on Comedy Central.
Yes, Dave
can't
Patel.
remember
I'm
the
pretty
song.
sure he did an actual podcast where he talked about porn or
Yeah, I
whatever.
remember that.
Yeah.
Shout out Nina Hartley. RollerCoaster Tycoon is a series of construction and management simulation games about building and managing an amusement park. Each game in the series challenges players with open-ended amusement park management and development, allowing players to construct and customize their own unique roller coasters and thrill rides. Developed by Chris Sawyer from 1999 to 2002.
Oh, wrong Sawyer.
Is this the Sawyer that was going down the river and they just kept saying the N word the entire time?
That was his name. What do you...
That was mine is not for rent. No, Frontier Developments from 2003 2004, and then again in 2020, In Space, On 5, Invisio Creations, and then Graphite Lab in 2020, and has been published by our friends at Atari Interactive. I say our because I'm like on a DM basis with them. They've sent me free stuff before, and it's
Well, yeah, free roller coaster stuff.
fuck yeah, I did. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
candles and t-shirt, right?
Oh, no. I got a t-shirt from Atari, and then I got their brand new RC Pro-Am Jam game.
Atari, reach out. We'll do maybe you can sponsor us there.
Because goddamn, we need a sponsor, apparently. The first game was created by Scottish programmer Chris Sawyer with assistance from leading figures from the real world roller coaster and theme park industry. The rest of the series contains 3 major game expansions, a number of port, and mobile installment. Installment on Wikipedia is spelled incorrectly. A refresh of the series, RollerCoaster Tycoon World, was released in November 2016, and apparently that was cheeks, and followed up by RollerCoaster Tycoon Adventure for the Switch in 2018 and 2019. Did I ever tell the story of the greatest divine intervention that I've ever had? I told you that I spent my life playing games in my parents' basement. I was on the old Gateway computer, Windows 98.
I started keeping track of those, by the way, also.
What?
Every time you say Gateway computer.
Gateway computers with the cow spots on the side. Oh man, that store was sweet. But one of the first PC games I got was RollerCoaster Tycoon. It was a few years ago, and randomly, I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to see if all of my old games are back at my parents' house. So I went over to my parents. My mom was home, like, hey, are all my old games still in the basement? She's like, you know what? I think they are. They're under the stairs. I found all my old PlayStation 1 games, and I found this book that I'm holding in my hand.
Man's holding the Holy Grail right there.
Oh my God.
Check out our
no
Instagram
clue.
at Retro Smashed.
Are you posting this?
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of it.
He's going to take a picture of
Yes,
it.
and I found a few other goodies. I'm like, I found my entire childhood under the basement steps. I was so happy. 3 days later, their basement flooded.
But that's crazy.
I'm
how you
talking
got
like
that.
a foot of water.
So you
Wow.
got that just in the nick of time.
Yes, that's why I'm like, this is my call.
Yeah.
Now, it was the craziest thing. 3 days later, their entire basement flooded.
Well, it sucks for
Wowzers.
them, but
Yeah.
that's cool. You managed to grab that.
Yeah, and it sucked cleaning it out. But yeah, I got all my physical copies of my games. And this RollerCoaster Tycoon Infogrames manual here with a foreword from John Wardley, who was one of the creators of RollerCoaster Tycoon. And it has technical support. I wonder if we can
Try calling it and see what happens.
You know what?
Let's do it.
I want you to give me that number, and I'm going to call it right now on our podcast.
Yeah, put it on speaker.
Okay, 510-864-4550.
Get it
We
on
are
speaker with the
calling this
microphone
number right now.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, kids.
It's out.
It
That
was like,
number-
what did we call the Midway support line or something when I
Yeah.
opened all those games? I
I
think
on the stream.
yes.
Yeah, sorry,
The-
kids.
the-
That line's dead.
I gotta cut it for half a second. My favorite call in a phone number story was with Kyle. We were watching
Killer Clowns
Killer-
from Outer Space.
Yes,
And we called the number. There was a number. There was
in the,
a
in the
lost.
police station.
There was a
Lost
missing
kid.
There was a billboard for missing children in the background. So we paused the movie. We called the number. Lo and behold, that was a real fucking missing. The actual.
Missing kids
Oh my
number.
God.
Yes, the actual number for the national number for missing children. It was like 3:00 in the morning, and all of us were completely blitzed and drunk. We hung up and started being incredibly paranoid. Like, oh Lord, they're gonna track us calling this number, and they're gonna come and arrest all of us, thinking that we have kids in our basement. I was the only kid in the basement.
So in a,
Boy, that could have gone really sideways.
It could
I'm
have
glad
gone.
you stopped that joke.
Oh boy, it could have gotten real bad.
I'm past my 90-day warranty period for this, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Son
With
of
the
a
date of
bitch.
purchase as shown on your receipt. Microprose is not responsible for items lost in the mail. We suggest you insure, register, or certify your mail.
Whack.
Word from John Wardley, who was one of the creators, it says the world of theme parks is one of the most exciting businesses to be in. Now you too can be a roller coaster tycoon and make your fortune by designing, building, and operating some of the biggest and most sensational theme parks in the world. Your park must provide a fun day out for everybody at a price they can afford. Here are some tips. As a ride designer, think of yourself as an entertainer. You can make your riders laugh or cry or just amaze them. Think of the power you have. John Wardley, he is the consultant director of the Tussauds Group, Ltd., but he doesn't mind being called just a ride designer. He's been involved with the design of many of the best European roller coasters, including Nemesis and Oblivion at Alton Towers, Megaphobia at Oakwood in Wales,
Fact later on that one.
the Vampire at Chessington in England, and Dragon Con at Port Aventura in Spain. He signs off and says, it's taken me 25 years of hard work to gain my experience in the theme park industry with Roller Coaster Tycoon. You can get there in 25 minutes. Wrong. You can get there about 8 hours once you know what you're doing. A plot of land is out there waiting. Riders Rides are available for you to design and build, and guests are ready to visit you and spend lots of money. Good luck and have fun.
What kind of memories do you have of that game?
Oh my god, I still play this game to this day. I'm not exactly sure where you want me to start. There's really no tutorial in the game.
You just kind of
Not
go,
at all.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of go. It took me 10 to 15 years to learn that you can create queuing lines.
What the fuck?
The line, the ride.
God.
Yeah, it took me like 15 years to learn that. You can get creative with those too. I always go back to the Mr. Bones ride. Several created roller coasters with unusual or sadist designs received media attention. In particular, a 2012 4chan thread describing a slow, ghostly train track attraction called Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. A ride lasting 4 in-game years became an internet meme. Passengers were shown expressing, "I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride." At the ride's conclusion, the exit leads only to another boarding platform with a sign explaining that the ride never ends. Both phrases have become popular memes. How much have you guys played?
I have a 0.000% of playing this game. You guys won't hear from me until the end of the episode.
I've
Goodbye.
seen the osmosis of it. I don't think I've ever personally played it, but I've definitely seen it be played.
That's where I'm at. I'm with Andy.
Like watching people make a roller coaster that goes to nowhere and then just fly off and kills
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen
The
the
shuttle
people
loops.
who have made the quote unquote perfect parks before, where they make $1 bajillion in like X amount of days. I watch a lot of people who have played it, but as far as me touching it, like my penis,
It's only touched once a year.
Yep, that's not a thing.
But on the other end, the bad dragon
Yes.
touches
I'm just
it.
saying, the bad dragon touches it. You
Brought to
know,
you by
it's brought to you by Bad Dragon.
What's crazy is I'm still learning things about this game to this day.
came out. We kept what 97.
Yeah.
Which is
Came out like
ridiculous.
almost 30 years ago.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
'cause-
Well, so one thing I learned, so I was talking about Funtopia the other day. One of the craziest things you will get in the game, it is the biggest power trip, but it is the most dangerous thing you can see in the game. Guests are commenting that your admission price is very cheap.
What is that a bad thing?
Apparently.
Yes and no. It will keep telling you that until you raise the price to about $70. But the problem is, if you're in a scenario where you need like 700 guests in the park, people will only come to your park holding $60.
Huh.
They cannot get in.
That
So
sounds
you will
like a-
start losing people, which is a mixed blessing. If you have kiosks where anybody can get a map, like I always make my park maps like 10 cents so people don't
Yeah.
get lost. You want a souvenir umbrella or a souvenir hat, that's going to cost you.
Can you include the cost of a park map in the price for the ticket as well? I'm not familiar
Okay,
with this
so
because
everything is bought at face value. Somebody will walk into the park holding $60. They will pay X amount for admission. Then they will buy French fries or ice cream. Then they will pay X amount of money to go on a roller coaster. What you want is you want to have a guest that has a park map, a hat, a balloon, some food. One I always allude to, there was one guest in one of my parks that left with all of the things, left happy and with 10 cents left in his pocket. That is what you essentially want to aim for.
Yeah,
It was,
capitalism.
It's for the win.
if every guest is doing that, that is a win.
I'm kind of curious, at what age did you start playing this?
I was 10.
Okay. Gee.
Well, hold on. This is like playing a sim game. This is like playing SimCity 2000. Closest I've come to playing a game in this capacity would be Jurassic World games.
That's about the same, I would think.
It's probably close to being about the same, where you have to manage your attractions,
Yep.
kiosks, your world,
Food, attractions.
travel. Only some of your attractions can break their fucking barriers and get out and eat people. You don't want that to happen.
The reason I asked 4 or 5 days ago, the original Tycoon was on sale on the Nintendo shop. So
Oh, wow.
I'll pick it up.
I was just running.
It was $12. I was like, oh, okay, I just won't get my basic white girl coffee.
Look at this fucking millennial over here. You know, if you stop buying coffee, you'd be able to afford a
Yeah.
house by now,
it's true.
right?
Well,
Your
it's,
avocado
no,
toast.
it's coffee
Your
and
coffee.
avocado toast, which I won't give up avocado toast. So I picked it up. I've clocked about 4 hours, and that'll probably all that will be clocked. It's such a labor-intensive game. When you talk about it with fond memories, like that's really cool. But holy shit, is it such an intense
Yeah.
game?
It is an uphill struggle. You will forget to set a roller coaster to launch at any load. You still have it on launch at full load. Somebody will be sitting on that cart forever because that roller coaster is not popular anymore. They will be getting pissed off and they will fucking leave the park.
As
So-
they should.
Yeah, I put a post on my YouTube, youtube.com/@weldytime. I put a post a couple months ago that says, safe to say guest 2982 had a good time. Guest 2982 is how I am putting everything economically from here for the rest of my life. Guest 2982, cash in pocket when they left the park, $1.80. Cash spent $68.20. $0 paid to enter the park because they got a free coupon, which by the way, I'll get to that here in a second. $49.20 spent on rides, $10.30 spent on food, drinks, $8.70 spent on souvenirs. They rode 37 rides, ate 6 things, drank 3 things, bought 7 souvenirs, and spent 3 hours and 21 minutes in the park. For those of you keeping score at home, that is almost 3.5 in-game years.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck.
Yes, they were carrying a Funtopia balloon, cuddly toy, map, on-ride photo on RollerCoaster 4, umbrella, and a hat, and they left the park happy.
This is 110% what it used to be like going to Cedar Point and Six Flags back in the mid to late 90s, early 2000s before the... And I admit, you guys joke, but I'm a big fan of the Vanga Boys. I still listen to them every time I get drunk. We like to party. we like to party. Hey,
shout out to Fort Wayne Wizards.
That should be the
Vanga
opening.
Boys, this is Ricky coming to you from... I am shooting all of my shots today at the beginning of the new year. Vanga Boys, this is Ricky coming to you from the Retro Smash Video Game Podcast. I like to party. I like to party. I also like to go boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. If you are looking for a stateside sponsor and or person who is willing to drive around in the Vanga bus, I am 100% down for this. I promise.
Jerkmates, if you want somebody to drive around in the Bang bus.
Jerkmates, if you want someone to drive around in the Vanga bus with their Jerkmate toys, I am willing to do a cross promotion for both companies. I am just saying.
Talk about boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I could have the boom, 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 boom playing in the Vanga bus with the dragon toys. So I am trying to help all brands involved in this gig. Hit me up. You can find us on Retro Smash. You can find us on Retro Smash at gmail.com.
What was that email again?
Retrosmash at gmail.com. Retrosmash at gmail.com. That's not even a real email, actually. It's the
Retrosmashed at... Sorry, God damn, you got me fucked up now.
See,
So the other funny thing about this, I'll pull it back here, because then we can go right back to Bad Dragon. Don't get me wrong, I want that sponsorship too. Because this is the new year, I'm going to start the unshout out list.
So,
Yep. So my very first memory with RollerCoaster Tycoon was I went to the local Catholic parochial school.
oh no.
And so unshout out Catholic parochial schools. Fuck you guys.
Did the nuns slap your fucking hand
Yes,
with the
they
roller?
So I was the last class that had nuns. They were fast as shit with those rulers. They'd come
yeah,
out.
they've been doing it for 70
They'd
years.
come out of the fucking habit before you know it.
But
It was
do you want me to give a specific unshout out to the raggedy nun that hit you last? I will.
no. I think she's been long dead. So it's good.
Well, all the more reason for me to unshout her out. That bitch is burning in hell right now, probably.
Oh, I remember there was one computer in the computer lab that had RollerCoaster Tycoon. So you would fight over who gets it this week, who gets it this week.
No.
A couple of times I'd get it. I was always that kid that would make the roller coaster that would have no end, so it just shoot off, which
Nice.
is funny.
The
So-
shuttle
Nice.
loop.
yeah,
Very
the shuttle
nice.
loop. So like I was killing people at a parochial school, which tracks. Like, oh, you're Catholic, like that makes sense.
Right. Well,
So unshout out Catholic parochial schools.
absolutely.
That's one.
Right now I have local parochial schools and speed rulers.
Yeah, that works. How fast they'd fucking whip the rulers out and smack the shit out of you.
Okay, that's fair.
Let me ask you. So you said you tried RollerCoaster Tycoon for the first time. I guess you tried it again after all these years
Yes.
before getting hit in the hand with a ruler. What was your experience like?
You should have had Meredith hitting your hand with a ruler the
That-
entire
that
time you were
probably
playing,
would've-
and you probably would have enjoyed it more.
It-
actually.
That's how
how
kinks
kinks
are
are developed.
Who says developed?
Oh, God.
So
To
Sister
relive
Act
it.
2,
You
back in
should
the
have had her
habits.
dress up as a nun hitting your hand with a ruler.
again, should have. That's for the other podcast.
That's our other
So
podcast.
it was really weird way back 20 years ago. I got it pretty easily, but again, it was also on a computer, so the interface was probably a little more intuitive, point and click with the mouse and the keyboards. Doing it now on the Switch and trying to navigate it that way, that was my main hang up.
I wish I would have caught you first. I would have told you absolutely to get shit on Steam.
So I think that's where I was getting the hang up, was trying to navigate. I think that's what stopped me from really enjoying it, was just the control mapping was so intense.
Yeah. This was my PC game. This was the closest I have ever become to being a PC gamer. I'm going to take a wild guess. You booted it up, probably went to Forest Frontiers, which is the very first one. And it says, hey, you need to get 300 guests in your park by the end of year 1 with a 600 rating.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, I know what I want. I have $10,000 cash, which is not really cash. It's on loan to you. I want to build the biggest roller coaster I can get. You pick your roller coaster, and you're like, oh, this one's pretty cool, and it's only $6,000. It's within budget. Oh, wait, it won't fit here. Let me clear out some trees. That costs money. Well, maybe I'll put it here. No, that won't work either, because then you'll have to buy land. Okay, so you finally find a place to put it. So then you got to build the entrance and the exit. Well, you can't put the entrance in a certain spot because it'll run right into the ride. This game is very intuitive. You literally learn as you go, but you won't get it on the first time. You want to create Cedar Point, and then you have your guests coming in and saying, we're fucking hungry. We want something to eat. All you have is a drink stall. So what do? You raise your development allocations, and you'll get a burger stall. You put a burger stall down Main Street. Well, now what do you get when you get a burger stall? Guests are complaining that your walkways are messy. Oh shit, I didn't put down trash cans. Now I got to put down trash cans, which, by the way, I learned something about Walt Disney the other day.
Yeah, so like 2 days ago I learned this.
Yes, every 30 steps, there is a trash can at Disney World.
If you guys are ever interested in some of the fine going of amusement parks or Disney or anything like that, I highly recommend that you watch the YouTube channel Defunct Land.
Yes.
Yes.
10 out of 10. It is. There you go. Take a drink. Ricky just said
I think
it.
we hit all the marks today.
Shit.
All in one episode.
There's another Rough Roughman playing on the Rough Roughman, and it makes me sad.
They did a funk on a Rough Roughman, but Defunct Land is probably my favoriteest YouTube channel ever. I've been watching this guy for probably a decade now. I'm a little sad that he only drops one episode a year. I get why he does it, because there are much longer documentaries now, but it reminds me of old school Discovery Channel. Dude does fantastic work talking about theme park rides, theme parks. Kevin Perjurer, he's fantastic. He is phenomenal. I'm glad that you guys mentioned it, because that is one of the plugs I wanted to make specifically for this episode, since we were talking about theme parks.
He did phenomenal with the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Yes, his Defunct TV is great. It's like crack.
I know what I'm watching.
It cracks straight to the fucking veins, man. I'm not joking. You heat that shit up in a fucking spoon, straight to you.
The best thing about these games is that it doesn't shy away from stuff like that. It's not like a kid's game. You literally have to balance all of this stuff. Guests will start complaining that your trails are dirty. So what do? You put trash can up. Oh, they're still dirty. So what do? You have to hire handymen. This is where it gets more extensive. And I saw that look on your face.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, this is a lot more than I thought. So you hire 4 or 5 handymen. Guests are still complaining. Wait a minute. Why is the trail still empty? Oh, because they're out in fucking bumfuck nowhere mowing. You can give them specific tasks to just empty litter bins and sweep the trails. Now you have this. You have your drinks. You have your burgers. You have a roller coaster. Somebody's got to pee. Now you have bathroom. So now your park's getting kind of big, because now you have all this stuff in there. And there are some people that are like, yikes, that roller coaster looks way too intense for me. So what are you going to do? You put like a scrambler. Oh, that might be too intense for people still. So you put a Ferris wheel in.
Everybody likes a Ferris wheel.
Yeah. Now you're kind of doing this thing where you're kind of stuck. You're like, I don't know what to do now, because I don't have a whole lot of things at my disposal, but I want more money. So you advertise for the park. The one thing I tell people when I play this game is you have to pump a shit ton of money into advertising. You can advertise for free drinks. You can advertise half price admission to the park. People will pour in to your park. They will bring their coupons in with them. You spend that money up front, which is why half of my people are like, hey, they will spend nothing to get into the park, but they'll spend all their money inside of it. I see your eyes.
Well, because the reason
it's a lot.
Yeah, you talk about this is kind of like your nostalgia game.
Yeah.
The 10-year-old.
That's
like,
what I keep going back to. Like, I think about myself as like, I was Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
I fucking struggled with some of those rooms. I can't imagine at that age the brain power to try to figure out like, I need
brain power that it would take to try to manage. I need to send somebody here. I need to deploy people here. I need to drop my prices by X amount. I need to do this. This isn't me knocking you by any means of the sort. However, my brain power, I don't know if this would have been it for me in that capacity.
No,
It's really weird because you're a sim fanatic.
I do love sim games. This is a lot.
Let me ask you a question though. How many times did it take you?
How many times did I jerk off today? Well, but at least
I'm
twice.
gonna guess. I'm gonna take the over.
On jerkmates.com.
How
Bad
many?
drag.
How many times did it take you playing Oregon Trail before you developed a strategy?
Man, it probably took me at least 50 to 100 times.
Exactly.
I was
And
a
how many times did you
dipshit
play the
kid.
OG SimCity for the Super Nintendo before you developed a strategy?
There's not even a number that I can give you, honestly. I get where you're coming
Yeah.
from. I do. I understand that. I do. It's a lot.
The one thing that I hated about RollerCoaster Tycoon is that it didn't give you a sandbox mode.
Ah,
From the get-go, it will eventually give you a sandbox mode, but you have to complete 5 or 6 scenarios to get to it.
I agree and don't disagree with that. If they don't give you a sandbox, it's essentially giving you the tools to be able to handle everything in the sandbox once you get to that point.
Like I told you, I'm still learning things about this game. Like the other day, I got 2 or 3 years into one of my parks. I needed to have 900 guests. I had 1,000. I was like, okay, we're doing fine. We're doing great. By August and September, my number started going down. I didn't realize that my park admission fee was too high. People couldn't get in. But that's something that you learn after, like Oregon Trail. You learn that after playing 50 to 100 times. You develop the strategy where it's cheaper to buy bullets and hunt for your own food sometimes.
It is. It's very
than it
much
is
cheaper.
buying food at the vendors or whatever.
Yeah, at the shop right at the start of the game.
Then you're leaving like 50 buffalo because you only take 20 pounds.
Yeah,
How
you
about-
shoot
yeah.
15 deer. It's like you only took 6 pounds back to the.
Everybody knows you always go for the buffalo no
Yeah.
matter what.
Mhm.
Anything less than a buffalo and it's just a waste of bullets.
Yeah, but I do have a question. From where I'm sitting, I can see you have the Cedar Point coffee mug.
Oh,
So
yeah.
kind of your game, your childhood. Weldy, do you have like a very specific memory or a time where you're like, this was the playthrough that I love the most?
There was one where it was like a small like, seaside kind of thing. It was like a small park, but it already had one older ride there. I was just dicking around with it. I'm like, okay, this is going to be fine. This is going to be awesome. Then going into year 2, that roller coaster fucking exploded. It fucking blew up. I couldn't repair it. And it was the main attraction. It took up half the size of this little park. So I had to tear it down and start completely over. Like I had to put a smaller roller coaster in the corner. Funtopia is you have to have a certain amount of park rating and a certain amount of guests in your park by the end of year 3, but the park is in 2 different segments. There's one bridge connecting it to the other side of the highway to another chunk of land. It will not let you buy that land in between. You can buy land in this game too, by the way. Yep, that's the
It's a head shake.
This game is extremely in-depth, the things it'll let you do. It's like, oh, I want to build a roller coaster. I just want to build an awesome theme park. Okay, how are you going to bring people in? What are you going to charge for it? What are you going to do when people leave your coaster and throw up on the sidewalk? You got to put a drink stall and a bathroom right next to your exit, which, by the way, you can charge for the bathrooms.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I never do.
I was gonna say, god damn.
What dick?
The 2 things I do not charge for in the park, I do not charge for bathrooms and I do not charge for maps.
That makes sense. It's always a pain in the butt when you actually go somewhere and they're charging you for a map. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'll find
I'll
out
just be
Google.
lost or like I'm
yeah.
fucking.
I'll
that's what people
walk this whole entire bitch fucking blind before I pay for a map somewhere.
But people in RollerCoaster Tycoon won't do that. They'll be lost for 5 minutes, which like in-game time, an hour in you and my time is 1 year in the park. If they're in there for 5 minutes, they have like $70 and they get pissed off because they're lost, they will walk right the fuck back out.
Oh yeah, I can't find anything else, but I can find my way back to the fucking exit with
Yeah.
all my
Yep.
cash in
I
hand.
will walk right
Yeah.
the fuck back out.
Fuck that person.
Well, no, that's not their fault. That is your fault. That sounds terrible to say, but they didn't have a map. Why?
You're not wrong.
If you put one right in the middle by the entrance, people can get a map right when they walk into the park.
If you go to a zoo, that is typically why they have a giant map. Also, there are multiple maps literally spread out throughout amusement parks and zoos.
If you were blindfolded and you were dropped in the middle of a zoo you've never been to before,
Nope, still not going to be able to find my fucking way around if I'm blindfolded.
okay, so let's say I'm going to take you to pick a random city for me.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Been there.
Fuck.
Another one. Knoxville.
Louisville.
Let's pretend Louisville. Let's pretend
Been there.
Louisville or
Fuck! Here, let me help you guys out.
Omaha, Nebraska has a zoo.
They do. It's
Been there.
I have not been there yet, but they do have a really nice zoo that I've been wanting to go to. So we'll say that zoo in Omaha, Nebraska.
Let's pretend for a second we're going to walk you into that zoo and we're going to blindfold you. And then I'm going to wait 10 minutes and call you and say, take your blindfold off. Have fun. You should be able to know where you're at in the park with or without a map within about 5 minutes. That's true for any place. Like Cedar Point, which is where we live close to, there are gigantic maps in the middle of the Midway. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they have multiple of those QR codes and you are here maps. Yes.
In this game, if people walk in and they're lost for X amount of time, they will walk right the fuck back out.
Yeah, it makes sense. You guys brought me in 4 episodes ago for the Halo episode.
Yeah.
Then we did the games that define us. It was really fun about both those episodes was Halo that's my jam. That's the game that gets me going. And then the games that define us, when we were talking about like our 2 and 3, everybody got super fucking jazzed. They just wanted to talk about the game. This is Weldy's game. This is his bag. It's been fun sitting here just letting him go because it's his game. Like,
it gets his blood pumping.
Yeah.
Just like jerkmates.com.
Pump it up.
It gets those
pump
blood
it up.
vessels spread wide open, just like baddragon.com.
His boy hole is getting moist right now.
God.
I cannot wait to hear
You
what that
want
sounds
inside
like.
this boy's hole, you gotta
Yeah,
pay
man.
the toll. You gotta pay the troll toll to get to this boy's hole.
God, it sounds like you're saying
Only-
boy's hole.
Only here at jerkmates.com can you pay that toll to get into the boy's hole. We have the right toys for you here.
Supplied by Bad Dragon.
Supplied by Bad Dragon. Can you get into this boy's hole?
So I built a roller coaster one time, got the speed exactly right to Millennium Force.
Oh, shit, cool.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shit.
it went up to almost as high as it could go. I went into the testing mode and it tells me the invert G's. It'll tell you all that stuff when you test it. The problem is you quickly learn that people coming into your park don't have balls like people in real life do because nobody will ride this ride. Every single person will say it is too intense. I never could figure out why. It's the fastest, tallest, longest roller coaster in the world. I've won awards in Roller Coaster Tycoon for having the best coasters and having cleanest bathrooms. But
Oh, look at fucking Bucky's over here at the fucking best bathrooms.
Mhm.
Best
Cleanest
public
bathrooms award,
ever.
baby. I really could go on forever. There are things that you will learn every single time you play Roller Coaster Tycoon. You can put your dollars in research and development. I always put it at maximum. Every 2 months, your researchers will say, hey, here's a new snack stall. You can sell hats now. Or, hey, we've created a new type of roller coaster. It's a single rail. I don't know how far you've played into the game, but you can have
Not very.
3D theaters. I had 3 3D theaters in this Funtopia park. They were all packed when it rained. The roller coasters will shut off, but people will want to do something inside.
Yeah, it's like Disney in the presidential hall. People just go in there to get air
Oh, yeah.
conditioning.
Your haunted houses, they lose interest value until it rains, and then that line is out the door.
Intense.
It is. It is a lot. It's packaged as a kid's game, but it's really not.
I would agree, but it also seems like it's taught you a lot of different lessons.
I would say it taught you a lot about logistics. It's probably taught you a lot more than what you probably even realize that you know.
I played this game while I was going through my marketing and advertising courses at Indiana Tech. I would finish up my project and then I play this game, which is why Guest 2982 always sticks into my head.
What I'm hearing from Weldy is our first shout out of the year is Guest 2982.
I will shout out Guest 2982.
We're all going to get a tattoo that says Guest 2982.
If I ever had to write a symposium or something about economics or advertising or marketing, this is what I would go to. I would go back to Guest 2982. It takes me back to the year 2000 when we went to Cedar Point and my dad and I waited 4 hours to ride
nuts.
front seat Millennium Force. Let me tell you, it was worth every fucking second. It was worth every second. I have ridden almost everything at Cedar Point. I got fat, but then I lost the weight. I could ride again. I went with Eric and his family a couple years ago. I hadn't been to Cedar Point in 15 years. Dude, I went on Power Tower. I thought my balls were going to come out of my head. I was like, riding the newer rides, like riding Gatekeeper, re-riding Maverick again, riding Millennium again, like that love
Flashback.
for theme parks. Shout out Zamperla, which is the premier roller coaster creator and designer in the world.
My favorite roller coasters from Cedar Point are the Gemini, Blue Streak, and Corkscrew.
Blue Streak.
I mean, Blue Streak is the oldest roller coaster at Cedar Point. It was the
Mhm.
first roller coaster built at Cedar Point.
I don't know. I know what it is about theme parks that I just love being there. The only thing you have to do that day is have fun.
I'm with you. I get that. Honestly, I relate with this episode just on the idea of thinking about how your theme parks would be and how your theme parks are set up. I need you to set up another one on a Weldy time stream sometime soon so I could be like, yeah, This is my fucking jam.
I need to create a couple and just put them on my YouTube channel.
You should.
And you'll see how my mind works. The first thing I do, straight into advertising. I see how much money I have from the bank, check my park entry fee, which they always start your park entry fee at free, which that needs to change. There was one that I hated. I hated a scenario where you could have as much land as you wanted and you had to have a certain benchmark by the end of year 2. However, there was one ride in the park that you absolutely positively could not remove. That was the agreement. It was like their landmark. Like, you could not remove this ride. Let me tell you, it was a fucking pain in the ass building around that thing. It sucked because I had to create paths underneath it. I had to try to tuck in a kiosk in there, but it's stuff like that where they'll give you those kind of scenarios where, hey, here's a giant lake. Oh, hey, this park is actually built underground. This park is divided in half by a highway. This park is very small right next to a beachfront. This park, it has a ride that you cannot remove.
My question is, where does RollerCoaster Tycoon land on the Weldy scale?
Oh, God, it's absolutely a W. This is definitely a game. It's like your Sim Cities,
Jurassic World.
yeah, where it's like if at first you don't succeed, you just have to keep playing it.
So we're getting a little long in the tooth, so I'm going to run over some fun facts here.
Hit me over. What you got?
Roller Coaster Tycoon's chain lift sound comes from the Raging Bull roller coaster in Six Flags, Illinois. The merry-go-round music comes from a fair organ, which is located in the Netherlands. The music was recorded in 1976 by the C. John Mears organization, which Chris Sawyer's father once owned.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which, by the way, there is nothing funnier in the game. You hear the do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, but when the merry-go-round breaks down, you hear do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Merry-go-round one broken down.
This was to be a sequel to Transport Tycoon, once named White Knuckle. Later changed it because they went to roller coasters.
White Knuckle, hey, baby.
The box art has a photo of Sawyer on Oakwood's Megaphobia roller coaster based out of the UK. So that is him on that little roller coaster there.
Nice. Good for him.
In 2003, Pillsbury offered a free copy to those who sent in barcodes from Totino's Pizza Rolls or Toaster Strudels.
Oh, shit. Like the box tops for education shit?
Yep.
Jesus, that campaign was great.
Or the board games that you just find in the cereal boxes.
Yep.
Like the Game of Life and Scrabble and stuff.
Stern has made a board game and a pinball machine in 2002. In 2010, Sony was in the works of making an animated movie based off of the game. That definitely did not get made.
Thank fucking God.
And don't do it now because it would star Jack Black.
I was just going to say, the live action
You
version
know
is gonna star
damn
Jack
well.
Black
Or The Rock.
or The Rock.
I
And-
bet it would be The Rock having to save somebody on a broken roller coaster.
Well, it would be The Rock, and it would be
I'm
help.
stuck on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Somebody help me.
Well, it would be The Rock and
Jack Black.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Hart.
Thank you.
and
and
Jack Black.
And there,
Yeah, all three
and
of
there
them.
would be jokes about them
Oh.
not being tall enough to ride the rides.
So you're saying
For 2
that
hours.
So Jumanji 5 is
Yes.
what I'm hearing.
Jumanji stuck at Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Talk about names you were saying a bit earlier. If you name a guest Cody W, the guest will float up into the air, then drop to the ground, and then jump up and down after he lands. Big Bucks gives the guest unlimited money. Chris Sawyer makes the guest take photos of the park. And if you put co-designer John Wardley in there, he says, wow, a lot.
Hey, John. Wow.
Did you know those codes there, Wildermeister?
No, actually, this is the only game I've never tried to cheat at.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, I've
well, good
never
for
tried
you.
any cheats at this game. I didn't even know that they existed.
I also got a urban legend. Supposedly renaming guest 2374 to Timothy McVeigh triggers a bomb explosion.
What?
But
I imagine that's not
urban rumor.
true.
Yeah, it's never been proven.
Well, do you?
Time to go find guest.
better start your
2374.
Twitch up and see what
better,
happens.
Make sure you put that one in your phone to save it for later for old 2374.
2374. Andy, where else can they find us?
Oh, not doing happy times.
We are.
Oh.
This is your segue.
Okay, sure.
Weird segue.
Yeah,
Where can they? If
they can
here,
find
tell you, here, let me start this over. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And if guests from our podcast Park wanted to write to us with any comments or concerns, where can they hit us up? What email?
If any of our guests want to Timothy McVeigh us,
some Irish car bombs. We're at retrosmashed@gmail.com. As Ricky said earlier, we did get another email in the middle of the podcast here.
yeah, we
From
did.
one Kyle, guest of the Star. Listen to your latest episode, and Andy mislabeled No Man's Sky for Starfield. Oopsie doozle. Fuck that guy. Also, what's with his hair? Grow it out or cut it off. Pick a lane.
He has the point, bud. You should pickle in. Are you growing it out or are you cutting it off?
I don't know. I was kind of rolling it.
Pickle Lane!
Hard pass.
Ah, jeez.
You can also find us at retro_smash on Twitter/X. You can follow us on Instagram, where you're going to see that picture of the roller coaster tycoon thing. I'm also going to post it on our Discord. That is in the notes. We're on Facebook, which is probably the only place where we're actually doing kind of numbers. We're also on TikTok and Blue Sky. We're also on Patreon. Follow us for $1. Shout out Danny Streetcar. Shout out Zombie Let's Pie. And shout out our newest member, Alex.
That cheap bastard.
He won't pay for the $1, so he gets the one free shout out.
To be fair,
episode.
why would he pay $1 for a
'Cause he
podcast
can hear
that
the
he's already
on.
Ricky
he can
episodes.
hear what he's already hearing live and in
Exactly.
person. Being in person is the best sort of unedited version,
Exactly.
honestly.
It is.
You get to hear the shit before the record button even gets hit. You guys want to hear the unrecorded shit.
Follow us on Patreon for $1, and you can hear the unedited version of this whole entire thing. So I'm just dropping it at this point, just full on the floor.
Or you can come hang out with us in the studio.
You can. And when you hang out with us, you get to listen to happy times like this. Happy time, people. Happy 40th anniversary Clue. Movie hit theaters December 13th, 1985. 3 different endings starring Tim Curry, Madeline Kahn, Christopher Lloyd, Eileen Brennan, Michael McKean, Leslie Ann Warren, Martin Mull, Colleen Camp, and more.
Great movie.
Melancholy Happy Trails, Rob Reiner. Actor and director, best known for Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and This Is Spinal Tap, passed away at the age of 78.
Can we get a melancholy happy time for his wife as well in there? I think his wife deserves one of those.
Yes.
we can-
Apologies. That is correct. Yes,
Okay.
you are correct.
Thank
yes.
you. Okay.
Happy 30th anniversary Jumanji, released December 15th, 1995. And 3 years to the day before that, Dr. Dre's The Chronic, released December 15th, 1992.
Hell yeah.
Also happy 30th anniversary Suikoden 1. The OG Suikoden released in Japan 12/15 of 95. Happy 34th anniversary Tecmo Bowl, released in 1991. Also 1991, Turtles Manhattan Project. TMNT,
That's my
the
favorite
Manhattan
one.
Project.
Turtles Manhattan Project. Are they trying to stop the nuclear bomb from being created? What the fuck?
Shredder pretty much makes Manhattan float up into the air.
Shredder creates, he
There's a
turns
snow
Manhattan
level.
into a fucking
Mhm.
Manhattan bomb. All right. This is real Sokovia Accord shit
I
right
was
here.
saying, so Shredder did Sokovia first.
Yeah, Shredder is gonna send Manhattan right back down into Earth as a fucking asteroid, and he's gonna blow up the fucking planet.
You were talking about Square Enix earlier. How about Just Enix? 35th anniversary ActRaiser, this week back in 1990. Happy 29th anniversary Mario Kart 64.
No,
Yes.
fuck that game.
Same, because it didn't have Koopa Troopa in it. Can I interest you in a different racing game then? How about happy 31st anniversary Virtua Racing?
Okay, not a bad game actually. I played it a couple times with family.
Well-
My cousins were really rich, and they bought a lot of fucking games. Man, I kind of hate those motherfuckers now that I think about it.
Well, while we're sticking with the racing theme, unhappy anniversary 61 years ago, Fred Flintstone was disqualified after winning the Indianapolis 500. Yeah, Yabba Dabba disqualified.
Oh, he shouldn't have been pumping them steroids, man.
The OG Final Fantasy 38 years ago this week on the NES. Melancholy Happy Trails, the Sega Dreamcast web browser. Support for the Sega Dreamcast web browser has officially ended after 25 years.
Wait,
so
wait. I'm sorry. Are you saying it just ended
Yeah, I thought
recently?
it died forever ago when the Dreamcast died.
Support for the Sega Dreamcast web browser has ended after 25
That is
years.
insane.
Why
I mean,
are they paying the money for that?
I am blown away by that, considering that I've just got notices for my PlayStation 4 that they're ending services for that. The fact that the Dreamcast still has services going is mind blowing.
I'm curious who still has the Dreamcast using the internet on it.
Right? Who the fuck is still like? What are you, like one of 3 people online?
That's how I get my news.
Playing Phantasy Star.
They're going to jerkmates.com.
Happy 24th anniversary, The Simpsons Road Rage for the GameCube. North American release December 17th, 2001. Need for Speed Underground for the Game Boy Advance 22 years ago this week. Buster Bus Loose 33 years ago this week for the Super Nintendo. Happy 10-year anniversary to the biggest box office ass-kicking of all time. The December 18th to 20th, 2015 domestic box office featured Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Chip.
getting
Yeah.
mollywop.
No, Alvin and the Chipmunks did okay. They got $14 million out of this.
They got
How?
mollywop. They got
Jason
mollywop.
Lee's the only person in there that made that movie.
It's a shame they didn't get more money because they
David
decided to
Cross.
release the same day that Star Wars Episode 7,
Yeah.
The Force Awakens, released, grossing nearly $250 million.
Alvin, why couldn't you do better?
Okay.
Wait, what's the Star Wars movie?
Episode 7.
Episode 7? Oh shit! It was like the start of the next fucking.
Yeah,
it was the same
The one
day.
that old Han Solo died in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Whatever, man. What did you say this was? Like
10 years ago.
Yeah,
10 years ago this week.
Bad news, guys. If you haven't watched it in 10 years, then sucks to be you.
Talking about
Also,
Star
that's his
Wars.
father.
Talking about Star Wars, happy fucking 77th birthday to Samuel L. Jackson.
Favorite Samuel L. Jackson role, go.
Fuck, I don't know, there's too many movies.
Pulp Fiction is the correct answer.
Nope, it is not. I would say fuck.
The Django Unchained. he's a
Django
fucking-
Unchained is pretty good. I'm a big fan of Shaft, and I'm also a very big fan of him being in the Long Kiss Goodnight movie that I just mentioned earlier. I think it's him peak comedic in that.
Coming to America.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Halle Berry in it's the movie where Halle Berry plays a crackhead or Samuel L. Jackson.
fuck.
Or,
Monster Ball?
no,
early
it's like
2000s, late
Sugar
90s movie.
Hill or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Jungle Fever, I think is what it is, where him and Halle Berry are both crackheads. It's like Halle Berry's first big movie role, and it's fucking hilarious to see them both playing crackheads.
Happy 46th anniversary, the day the Lego toy figure was patented. December 18th, 1979. Andy, that one's for you. Happy 27 years ago today, Baldur's Gate, the OG, was released. Square Enix released the RPG Kingdom Hearts 2
Oh yeah.
20 years ago this week. We want to give another melancholy happy trails to Vince Zampella, who was the head of Respawn Entertainment, known for working on Call of Duty, Titanfall, Star Wars Jedi, and Battlefield. Passed away the age of 55. Andy, do you want to help us out with any other
I have
ones?
one last one. John St. John, Duke Nukem himself.
John Cena. Oh no,
Not
I
John
actually have to
Cena.
mention that too, but I'll let you go.
65th birthday. Just had it.
Okay, I guess I'll mention this for all my wrestling weebs out there. John Cena is officially retired from wrestling after losing his final match against Gunther by tapping out. The man who prided himself on never giving up tapped out, which means that everybody out there should know it's okay to give up in life. If all of our
Jesus.
big hero John Cena tapped out and gave up, that means that it's okay for all of you to say, I give up on something. This is too much. I can't do it anymore.
What the fuck?
That was my takeaway.
That was my takeaway on it. I just want you all to understand that it's okay to give up whatever it is that you might be going through. This is where I plug in the Ricky's gonna kill himself line.
Did we hit all the marks this episode? I think
I
we
got, I got one more. Happy trails to your New Year's resolution because I'm about to replace it. I'm going to do a 2-for-1 here. You're going to recycle last year and you're going to bring in a new diet and a whole new you for 2026. Yes, you can eat your Christmas tree. As families around the world are cleaning up after guests and throwing away torn gift wrapping, a lingering question remains, what should you do with your tree? The imposing decoration is often dropped off to be recycled, burnt, or picked up by the curb by trash collectors. But there are many more useful ways to utilize your leftover evergreen. Some are even good for your health. Now, granted, these are live trees. Please don't eat plastic trees. And if you do, make sure you send us the aftermath at retrosmash@gmail.com.
Too late. I'm eating it.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
so eating our fucking plastic tree. I'm sorry, babe. I'm gonna eat the fuck out of that black tree.
Pine needle tea is made from white pine needles, chopped, added to boiling water, steeped, and strained. The drink can be enjoyed hot, ice, or blended with other herbal teas. The Ohio Department of Natural Resources reports the tea is rich in antioxidants, vitamin A, C, and can boost immunity and soothe colds. WebMD also notes, which of course you should always get all of your information from WebMD, notes that certain molecules in pine needles can bind to specific receptor in the body. Tea is not the only way to utilize your leftover pine needles. They can be used to flavor other dishes.
You can also mix it in your gin and make it extra ginny.
You sure
Yeah,
can.
the piney, yeah.
It's absolutely huge what people leaving 1 year's worth of Christmas trees globally can do. Speaking of somebody who should eat a whole bunch of wood, Andy, where can they find you?
Same place I told you 3 times already. Ricky, where are you at?
You can find me on Twitter at AfroKing89. You can find me on Blue Sky at RickyMJ.89.
Damn time.
Dude, look, man.
Every time.
It's fucking Blue Sky, man. Nobody uses Blue Sky. Blue Sky doesn't even have that good of porn on there. unless
it's jerkmates.com.
unless it's jerkmate.com or Bad Dragon wants me to start advertising on there for them. I surely will. Go to jerkmates.com and go to baddragon.com for your fantasy pleasures. Weldy, where can they jerk off to you?
They can jerk off to me at youtube.com/@weldytime. I'm looking to bring back my Twitch channel eventually. Twitch.tv/weldytime. You can search for me on Facebook.
Yes, you do have a Facebook. It is Weldy Time is your Facebook. Is your gaming Facebook page.
That is correct.
I'm sorry. Well, Alex, how about where can they stalk you?
They can find me at onlyfans.com.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
Backdoor Sluts 9.
That's
Backdoor Sluts 9.
9
Sponsored
through
by
5.
Bad Dragon.
Do I have to watch Backdoor Sluts 1 through 8 to get the plot of 9?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just asking for a friend.
Let's see. They can find me on the Retro Smash Discord. Talk to me there. Make fun of me there. I have an Instagram account, but I don't use it, so I'm not even going to plug it because at that point it's useless.
But it has your art on there.
But
That's
it
really
does
cool.
have your art on there,
so I think-
yes, we
what
should be
is that?
plugging
It is-
your art because
See,
it's gorgeous.
This is how long it's been since I've used it. I have to look it up. It is Mendez, MENDEZ_116.
Also, if you live locally, you can see all of Alex's beautiful fucking artwork all around town when you walk around downtown. This motherfucker is gifted with the fingers of God.
Oh, and Ricky's going to find out later about the fingers.
Yeah,
Don't
talk
threaten
about
me with a
boys'
good
holes.
time.
A couple of last just 30 seconds here. We want to make sure to tell you that you too can beat whatever addiction you have. We are pulling for you in 2026. Mike the Situation, fist pumping 10 years sober. Good
wow.
for him. And if he can do it, we can help you get through yours. So
How's
go into
Snooki doing?
2026 nice and clean, kids. We got you.
You guys can't do it. You listen to our podcast. We're a bunch of alcoholics. We're
We're degenerates, so you don't have to.
This is the nostalgia kind over here.
I'm an alcoholic, so you don't have to.
Hello, I'm the alcoholic.
Hello, this is the end of the podcast. Thank you all for listening. It has been fantastic. Once again, gracing your ear holes. Good night, Canada.
No funny jokes at the end.
Andy, you are the funny joke at the end. There you go. I hope you're happy with that.
What are you singing?
Yeah, you have to sync that up.
I was like, is this the robot?
Making people's ears explode with the background music.
That's the cutout.